December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. As said by our President Franklin Delano Roosevelt on December 8th, 1941, while addressing the nation in Congress on the attack on Pearl Harbor. The attack was sudden and deliberate, designed to cripple the U.S. naval fleet in the Pacific, which was a success for the Empire of Japan. It weakened our fleet significantly, but mentally for us, we became stronger. With almost the majority of American service personnel seeking revenge for Pearl Harbor. As for the day itself, it was like any other day, a normal routine for all at Pearl Harbor. At 7:48 a.m., 408 Japanese dive bombers and fighters launched in the first wave of attack. When they came into range of the radars on the island, the American soldiers manning the radar assumed it was a scheduled delivery for 8 a.m. At 7:55 a.m., the attack began. American sailors scrambled to battle stations as the Japanese began bombing the ships and the airfields. American pilots tried getting in the air, but weren't able to as the planes were severely damaged. Two pilots without orders managed to get in the air, attempting to fight off the Japanese. Later, the second wave of attack arrived, consisting of 171 dive bombers and fighters as they began their attacks. In the end, the fleet was almost destroyed, with 4 battleships sunk, 4 battleships damaged, 1 ex-battleship sunk, 1 harbor tug sunk, 3 light cruisers damaged, 3 destroyers damaged, 3 other ships damaged. 188 aircraft were destroyed. 159 aircraft were damaged. 2,008 sailors were killed. 109 Marines killed. 218 soldiers killed, with 68 civilians killed. 1,178 military and civilians were wounded on this day. The next day, President Roosevelt delivers his famous Day of Infamy speech and declared war on the Empire of Japan. Months later, the U.S. has the opportunity to avenge Pearl Harbor. Known as the Doolittle Raid, orchestrated by Colonel Jimmy Doolittle, the raid consisted of 16 B-25 medium bombers launched from the USS Hornet on course for Tokyo, Japan. The raid was a success, but that was not enough. In June of 1942, 4 Japanese carriers involved in the attack on Pearl Harbor were crippled or sunk at the Battle of Midway. These carriers included the IJN Akagi, the IJN Hiru, the IJN Kaga, and the IJN Soru. Later, the other carriers involved in the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Shukaku and the Zukaku, were sunk. In 1945, Pearl Harbor was avenged with the dropping of the atomic bomb on the Nagasaki and Hiroshima, officially ending the war. Emperor Hirohito regretted attacking Pearl Harbor, appearing to his people in plain clothes, and he told his people, "There will not be an event that will lead to another Pearl Harbor." Today, we remember Pearl Harbor, and we honor the lives lost on that fateful day. We built a memorial to honor the USS Arizona as she still sits in her same spot. Today, Japan and the US has a great relationship, as Japan remains the only country to be on the receiving end of the atomic bomb. Pearl Harbor made us stronger. It was just like 9/11. 9/11 made us stronger, and Pearl Harbor made us stronger.